Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm going to attempt this year to do the 12 Meows of Christmas again. Every time I do, something seems to go wrong, but hopefully I'll be able to pull that off this year. I just want to let you know also that I will no longer be associated or designing for Joe's Scrap Shack. It was time to go, and I will leave it at that. So excited that I can focus on my own blog, and there are a couple teams that I'm watching to see if they have open calls that I really enjoy doing stuff for. One of them you can assume, of course, is Bugaboo, because I adore Bugaboo stamps. It's amazing. So anyways, so now this is kind of nice. I can kind of get back to what I used to do, which is stuff with my Cricut and my Silhouette and die cuts and stuff like that. I've really missed them over the time, where it was just predominantly focused on coloring, digital images. I'm kind of excited that I can kind of mix and mingle. So time to put focus into my blog, my energy into something that is mine. So with that, Catman is here and decided to make cards for his daughters. So I picked 3 different ones. Well, he picked 2 and I picked 1. He picked a cat and a dog and I picked a penguin. So I'm doing mass production of these cards. I made 3 penguins, 3 cats, 3 dogs. So the cats and the dogs will be different videos. So today we're just going to do 2 of these. I only cut 2 of these, so that's why we're doing 2 instead of the whole 3. And one of these are Cut-A-Bug folders. I did a lot of embossing. I think I have one that's going to have pattern paper, so something just a little different. So I went with the snowflakes, because penguin snowflakes, there you go. And this one I was dying to use. I think it's the Christmas set. There's a set of 4 embossing folders, too big, too little. And it has the little penguins, and I just think they're so cute. So that's really essentially why I chose the penguin. And for the one that he's going to mail to his daughter, we're going to just do flat, so it saves on postage. And ones that I'm going to hand out to family, I have put on action wobbles. So a little bit of fun. I have like 100 of these. So I also had some good luck last night when we went out shopping to a place I don't usually go. And I got a really, really good deal. So I'm going to give away one of the seam binding, essentially. You get 3 yards in the package, and it's this blue color. I don't know. There's no name to it. So it's just this pretty blue. So unfortunately, this is only going to be in the continental United States, just because of shipping purposes. So if you're in the continental United States and you're interested in winning this, go ahead and put down below your favorite holiday critter. So like a reindeer, a snowman, a penguin, cat, dog, anything like that. And we will use random.org or com, I can't remember, that picks the random number to see who wins this. So I just want to share some of my good fortune with you, and you will see what I got in the haul. I'll do a little haul. I got some stuff in today from Stamps of Life, which I love, love, love. I'm getting off topic. Okay, which I do a lot. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I think because it's the little penguin one and it's cute and it's fun and I don't know, so we'll go with the snowflake with this one here. So let's work on this one first. They're basically going to be the same. Now, because there is embossing, and see, you can go either way. It's really pretty either way. This side it's up, this side it's down. So it's really pretty on both. I think I like the down better. I think I like this side better. So I'll glue down this side. But first what we're going to do is we're going to make a bow. So I went ahead and I ironed this. So if you are the winner of the package of seam binding, and I'm going to try to do a couple giveaways. I can't do one every day because I can't afford the postage, I'm going to be honest. And it's Christmas time, and I have a little minion to buy for, as you all know. So I can't do that. We'll make this one up here. I'm going to tie a real bow. So yeah, so I'm going to try to do a couple giveaways throughout the week. Well, almost 2 weeks, technically, because it's 12 days. So, and I'm going to do some packaging things. I have a couple digital images left that I colored up for purposes that I won't be using. So I will repurpose them and do something with them for you guys. And if there's something you'd like to see, just let me know. I'm happy to give it a whirl. So we'll have some packaging, more cards. I have a Christmas gift I'm going to do for my uncle. So I will do that as one of the 12 meows. So we will see what we can do. I don't know if I like that way. Let's try this way and see if I like it better. I think it's going to be the same thing, but you never know. Okay, so I like that there. All right, and I have enough. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get this put down. So I'm going to glue the, I'm trying to think of a good word. I'm going to put a lot of glue on here. There we go. I didn't want to say anything and offend anybody. I think it'll be a little better because this side, everything's poking down. But you have to be very careful because you don't want to ruin your embossing. So I'm going to do some dry and some wet, because wet, you know, fills in the bumps and all lumps and all that stuff. So it works. So this sucker ain't coming off, which is essentially what we're going for. Okay, so we got to make sure we get our ribbon going the right way, because in our card, our Merry Christmas is this way. So always pay attention to which way. I didn't even check the way it opened, so that was good. I stamped it right. Okay, and then this is cut at, the card is 4 7/8 by 9 3/4 because you score at 4 7/8. So it's a 4 7/8 by a 4 7/8 card. And then this blue piece here is cut to 4 3/4 by 4 3/4. Thought it'd be fun to do something a little different. So all my cards essentially are A2 cards. So I thought, that could be something fun. All right. So now that I've got that, where it's kind of pulling a little bit, you don't want to pull too much, but I'm going to get that to hold my knot right there while sorry, I bumped the camera a little, while I tie my bow. And hopefully this comes out nice and easy the first time. That would just be delightful. It's pretty loose. All right, not too bad. There we go. So this won't be too bad to ship. You can use ribbon and stuff, but if you're shipping, you definitely don't want to have a lot of dimension because you get the extra fee if it's over 1/4 of an inch in height. Because they can't have it go through a machine. It has to be hand metered or something, which, whatever. So yeah, so just be careful with dimension if you're going to mail these out. So I'm trying to be careful so that Catman does not have to spend a lot. So I just took some, essentially it's the red sticky tape or the score tape. It's the knockoff that somebody had given me, and I'm trying to use up because I do love my score tape. But this will serve the purpose. So for this one, I didn't have a greeting on the outside. I just had the Merry Christmas on the inside. And that's it. On the other ones you'll see I will have a greeting on the outside. I generally like to do a greeting on the outside, but I really wanted to incorporate this ribbon, especially when I chose to go with the blue. I thought it would look nice, so I really wanted to do that. Oh, he fits pretty perfect right here. And then we will trim our, actually I'm going to leave that until right before it goes in the envelope because otherwise it gets frayed and it looks horrible. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this one down, and we will do essentially the same steps just over again. And then I will post a picture. Actually, no, I won't, because I won't have time to do it. Catman has to go home tomorrow. So I was going to say I'd post a picture of the other one, but I can when it's done. I'll post a picture. so you guys can see it. That should be good, hopefully. I didn't think, I just started taping stuff. Didn't think that I had to tie a bow still. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. All right. Getting a little wild and frisky here, the ribbon. Good thing that I'm done with it. All right. And I can tie a bow with that. Not going to be a big one, but that's all right. So again, what we're going to do is just be very, very careful. When applying your adhesive, you want to use a very light touch, just enough to make the adhesive come out. And then I would recommend as well, just getting in there with the wet glue also. It's not going to hurt anything. I don't think you've ever heard, oh my God, this is too stuck down, unless you make a mistake and you need to lift it back up. That's about the only time. And again, you want to make sure which side of your card is opening. So we will, this is the way we're going to open it. And we're going to have our ribbon closest to me. And I'm off the camera screen, of course. But at least I remembered to look. I haven't done videos in so long. It is nice to be back, and it was fun using my Cricut again and just having fun. As they say, to every time there is a season. Sometimes the season ends abruptly. Not this year though, it's unseasonably warm here today. I went out to get the mail and it's quite nice, and there are lots of little children playing outside my window, which does not make me happy. But it will soon be winter. And they'll be hiding in the house again. I have little children that like to kick things at my house, and I mean I rent, but still it, you know, it just bugs me. So I will look forward to not having to worry about such things. All right, so see this bow, I should have thought it out better, but that's okay. That's all right. I could give this one to my mom. As you know, no matter what your age, your moms love what you do. Okay, so here we go with our little penguin. And what I'm going to do, now this is just my crafting paranoia taking over. I think anyone who's watched me for any length of time knows I have crafting paranoia. I like to make sure things stick. So I'm going to line all around here. And usually I do this, it functions fine. I do this and then it stops working. So I don't know why I do this, but whatever. It's all right. Okay. And of course I used, for the Merry Christmas sentiment inside this guy, was my favorite My Pink Stamper stamps that you can no longer get. She's gone back to doing Stampin' Up, and she's loving it, so that's awesome. As long as you love what you do, that's all that matters. So here's this one, and like I said, oh, he's just shaking. He's so cute. Maybe I can send that to my brother and my sister-in-law. They like the dancing ones, but she likes owls, so I'll have to do an owl one. And the My Pink Stamper set actually has a Punnylicious Christmas, and it has an owl one. I think it's Happy Hula Days, I think, or something. It's really cute. And the little owl has a Santa hat. So there's that. I still have to stamp the inside of it, which I'll do. And another idea that you could take and do, if you want to decorate the inside, because sometimes it looks so naked. I left this one blank, so Catman could write something if you wanted to. But usually what I do is take like an inch or an inch and a half, depending on the size of the card, of the same paper, emboss it as well, and then put it on the inside as a border strip. And what would work really well this time of year, and I'm looking because I used one today and I don't know what I did with it. It would be nice to be able to show you an example, but of course I've lost it. The ones that have the border strips on them, I used the Anna Griffin ones that, oh, here it is. It's looking right at me. It would have bit me. These ones. So you could even take, this is a little different, but it coordinates with the Noel one. So you could take this, do this on the outside, which I have done, and one of the cards will have this. One of the cards will have the Noel here. So on the inside of the card, you could take a strip this big and just do the border strip. And that way it kind of coordinates, and it's just a little bit more finished and polished. but it depends on how you like to go with your cards. If you're simple, I'm kind of in the medium. I like to have everything decorated, but sometimes you need more space for writing than the cuteness of decorations. So thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to stop by tomorrow where we'll have another craft of some sort for the 12 Meows of Christmas, as long as I'm not cursed with the 12 Meows of Christmas, which I seem to be. I always get a cold, or Ryan gets sick, or something happens. So cross fingers. Nothing happens, and it's just mundane and boring, so that I can actually do this year. I would really like to do this. So thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to check out my blog to see what I'm up to at www.crazycatladycraft.blogspot.com. And as always, happy crafting.